Before the towering floating cities we know today as cruise ships, before endless buffets and Broadway shows at sea, there was a man named Percy Bates, and an idea that would forever change how the world vacations. Percy Bates wasn't a shipbuilder or a naval engineer. He was, first and foremost, an entrepreneur with a knack for giving people exactly what they wanted, especially when it came to having a good time. In the 1920s, the United States was under prohibition. Alcohol was banned, but the thirst for spirits didn't disappear. Bates realized there was a loophole: international waters. Once a ship sailed beyond the 3-mile limit, American laws no longer applied. What Percy saw wasn't just open water, it was an opportunity. Why not take people out to sea? Let them enjoy music, dancing, and of course, a glass of good whiskey. When we come back, they'll be telling everyone they know. And so, in 1922, Percy Bates launched the first commercial booze cruise. For a modest ticket, passengers boarded a refurbished steamship, set sail past the boundary, and entered a world where the party never stopped. These cruises quickly gained popularity. Jazz bands played into the night, bartenders poured freely, and travelers returned to shore with stories of decadent evenings. Some called it scandalous, others called it genius. Either way, Percy's booze cruises were such a sensation that other operators scrambled to copy the model. As demand grew, so did the ships. What began as simple excursions evolved into longer voyages with fine dining, dancing, and elaborate entertainment. Bates invested in bigger vessels, adding cabins so guests could stay overnight. Percy Bates's innovation sparked a transformation. What started as a clever way to sidestep prohibition became the template for the modern leisure cruise. By the 1950s, passenger liners weren't just about getting from one place to another. They were about the journey itself. And that spirit of pleasure, adventure, and indulgence can be traced back to Percy Bates's first booze cruises. Today, the cruise industry is worth over $100 billion a year. All-inclusive packages, floating casinos, and world-class shows owe a debt to one man's bold idea: that sometimes the best way to enjoy life is to take it just past the horizon. Percy Bates didn't just invent a party at sea. He inspired a global movement that turned ocean travel into a celebration. So the next time you set sail on a luxury cruise, raise a glass to Percy Bates, the man who proved that a little imagination and a little whiskey can take you a very long way.